Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Your friendly neighborhood Coach Pruitt here with you once again with a daily YouTube video. So today I am talking to you guys about what the plan is for our asynchronous independent learning days on Monday and Tuesday. That's November the 23rd and 24th. So remember a couple of things. We don't have a mandatory Zoom on Monday or Tuesday, so we don't actually have class that you guys need to attend. We just have an independent assignment that I'm going to describe for you now. I'm going to show you how to get to everything that you need, tell you exactly what you need to do to complete it, and remember that you have to send me your assignment, completed assignment, in order to be counted present for the day. Honestly, guys, it's not going to take you probably more than 15 to 20 minutes at the most to get it done. So we'll go through our daily intro video like we normally do. I'll cover all the important information with you guys. I'll show you how to get to everything, and then we'll get you guys out of here for a super simple asynchronous independent learning day. All right, on the screen right now, you guys can see our daily schedule, the thing that we post in the chat for you guys each and every time that we're together. Your central question for today: what was the purpose of the Northwest Ordinance? How did it affect the U.S. in the late 17 and early 1800s? How did the map of the U.S. change from 1787 to 1830? All right, so the schedule for today is I want you guys to actually watch this daily YouTube video. I know some people watch them probably every time, and some people have never seen one of them. I'm going to drop this link, obviously, in the chat, in the remind. That's how you guys are watching this right now. Remember that Zoom is not mandatory today. Mr. Burrows and I are going to open up the Zoom for about the first 15 minutes of regular scheduled class time. If you guys have any questions, if you guys need anything, we'll be there. We can answer your questions straight away. If you want to jump in the Zoom, or of course throughout the day, you guys can send us an email, send us a remind message if you need anything. The schedule for today, you can see here, we're going to do the interactive map. It's part of your task work. It's also going to be your independent learning assignment. Remember that you've got to submit that to us in order to be counted present for the day. And it is a part of your task work, so it's going to have to be done at some point. And then also, guys, we want you to have a great Thanksgiving break. Remember, there is no school Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Please, if you're traveling, if you're going to see your families, still follow the CDC protocol, still socially distance, still wear your mask, still do all the things. I saw a post today that made me think it was like a Thanksgiving socially distant is better than Christmas in the ICU. I mean, just be careful, right? We want you to see your families. I'm going to try to see my families. We want you to eat lots of good food. We want you to enjoy the time off, but be smart, still socially distant, still follow all the guidelines, okay? Remember also, guys, that the end of the first semester is very rapidly approaching. We will finish up this unit number 3, before Christmas holiday break. So before the 17th or 18th of December, I believe those are our last 2 days, we are going to finish up unit number 3. That'll put us in a good spot where when we come back from the holiday break, we'll be able to start unit number 4 on the Civil War, okay? Here also, you guys can see this is the link to the interactive map. This is going to be posted in the remind for you guys on the assignment. It's also on Canvas. I'm going to show you how to get to the assignment there. And then there are a couple of video clips that you can also watch. These are on the unit number 3 playlist now. You can also just use the link here. I'll also put the link in the remind message or in the Canvas announcements where we get the information for your assignment, okay? So let's talk about what we're doing today and talk about how to get to it, and then we'll get you guys out of here. So if you look at your task worksheet, which of course you can find in your unit number 3 module, we're going to do this assignment here, this map. All right. So normally if you guys were in the building, we would give you a paper version of a map. We would color it, we would mark on it, we would highlight it, we would, cover all the things that are important that are on the map that you need to know for the unit. Obviously, we can't really do that right now, and I still haven't figured out a great way to do an interactive map that way for online learning. So what we found instead is this website that we want you to access. I'm going to show you guys the website. I'm going to show you how to kind of click through it and what all we want you to look at. Basically, your assignment is to do this. Explore the website, look at the map, look at the way that the U.S. map changes between 1787 and 1830 or so, and then just make some notes, make some bullet point notes, list some important facts, 10 things that you notice on that map that are important to you. This is your task work assignment. It's your asynchronous independent learning day assignment. So how do you get to all these things? If you go to your Canvas page, scroll down to the U.S. History Module section and click on the unit number 3 button, just like we've been doing all year and just like we've been doing in this unit for the last week or so. It's the second assignment down. You can see that the heading is Unit 3 Interactive Map, and then here's the link to the assignment. This is where you guys will find, again, the link to the website we want you to use, as well as some very basic instructions. Now, I'm going to put these in the remind and put this on the message for you as well, but just in case, here's another way you can know exactly what you need to do. So you'll use the link. You'll list 10 important facts that you learned from the map. You can do this electronically. You can type it up as a Microsoft Word document or as a Google Doc. You can just straight type them up in an email, guys. That's perfectly fine. Or you can put them on your own piece of paper and then take a picture of your paper and send it to me in Remind. Any of those options are just fine. Remember that we have to get this on Monday if you have class on Monday, or on Tuesday if you're even classes, for you to be counted as present for being there. And also it is a part of your task work, and we may go ahead and give you guys a daily grade for it as well. Now, in terms of your facts, guys, please don't put very vague, very specific things like the map was different in 1790 and 1800. Well, yeah, of course it was. We want you to be specific, okay? So some examples. Between 1780 and 1800, 5 new states were added, which were X, Y, Z, so on and so on. Maybe you could put something about the number of slave states increased or decreased depending on the map and what you find. So be specific. Give us 10 very specific things that you notice, that you find, that you discover from the map. Guys, please understand also, if you just put 10 different times that a new state was added, that's not going to count for full credit, right? So don't just tell me fact number 1, Mississippi was added as a state. Fact number 2, Michigan was added as a state. That's fine. But if you do 10 facts that way, we're not going to give you full credit for the assignment. We want you to be very specific and very, not creative is not the right word, but like really think about the map, really look at the map and try to understand the things that you're seeing. Okay, so if you click on this link, it's going to take you to a website, and the website looks like this. You can see that it's westward expansion between 1790 and 1850. So the map looks like this. Okay, so you can see here on your map, because the Northwest Ordinance was passed in 1787. So we can choose up here at the top different years. It goes by a 10-year period, right, all the way up till 1850. We're only going to focus till about 1830, maybe 1840. So 1790, that's where we're going to start. So you have to click at the top to choose the different decades that you want. Once you choose a decade at the top, you can see over here on the side, you can click and see states and territories, major cities, native lands, trail routes, major canals, railroad networks. Okay, all of these things are options. You can obviously take any of these off that you want to take off. All right. Again, you can see here's the key, right? So you've got the key right here so you can see what everything is. So it's color coded. So if I go back and do states and territories, you can see all of these places are now states. You can see these places, due to the colors, would have been territories, unorganized territories, so on and so on. Okay, and then you can go to 1800, and you can see the changes. Again, you can take all of these off. You can put on whatever ones you want. Okay, this is the plan for today. We want you to explore this map. So this is your assignment. Explore the map. Click through the different decades. Okay, click through the different options, and then write down, type up, whatever the case may be, 10 facts that you find by using and exploring this map. Guys, it should not all be 10 facts from 1790. You need to spread them out across these different decades up until about 1830. Okay, you can have like 4 from one and 2 from another. That's fine. But if all 10 of your facts come from 1790, that tells Mr. Burrows and I you didn't actually explore the map. You just clicked through real fast to get it done. It won't take you 15 or 20 minutes to explore this map. It really won't, and complete this entire assignment. Okay. Also, guys, there's the link that I showed you. Right here, these videos are here for you if you want to watch them. They're also in the Unit number 3 playlist. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you can click on the YouTube button, or you can use the links that we'll provide. One of them is here. It's to the Mississippi. It was part of the Northwest Ordinance videos that we had for you guys early last week. And then the last 2 videos on the playlist, you can also see how the U.S. map has changed in 200 years, so on and so on. All right, so this is your assignment. Couple of, again, quick reminders. It's an asynchronous independent workday on Monday and Tuesday. That's the 23rd and 24th of November. You do not have to log into Zoom. It is not mandatory. We will have the Zoom open for the first 15 minutes or so of regular scheduled class. So if you have any questions, if you need anything, or if you just want to stop by and tell Mr. Burrows and I hello before you leave for Thanksgiving break, we'll be there. Okay. If you don't want to log into Zoom, you absolutely don't have to. If you have questions throughout the day, you can send us an email, send us a remind message. All right. Also, something I forgot to point out at the beginning, if you guys complete the assignment and send it to us, that's how you're counted present for the day. Mr. Burrows and I will not take attendance until probably about 2:45, 3 o'clock. So if you're one of our first period students, you don't have to get up at 8 a.m. to knock this assignment out and be done with it. As long as we get it by, let's say, 3 o'clock on Monday, then we'll count you present for Monday. Same thing on Tuesday with our even classes. Okay. Obviously, guys, again, if you have questions, if you need anything, please feel free to reach out. Have a very awesome, a very safe, a very happy, and a very filling with lots of food and lots of fellowship Thanksgiving break. We love you guys. Be safe out there. We will see you next Monday. That would be the 30th of November.